In this video, let us try to understand what is the rotating proxies. So let us say you have got the browser over here and we have got the server. It's a web server. So in a normal proxy scenario, what happens is that we have this proxy server over here. So basically request goes to the proxy server, then proxy server will forward this request to the web server, then web server will send back the response and then response is sent back to the browser. So this is how what happens is a normal proxy server. But if you want to use the rotating proxies, what happens is that this proxy server is basically is gonna use different IP address every time. So in normal proxy server scenario, what is happening is that the public IP address that this proxy is using is same, right? It is same IP address. So every request that is passing through the proxy server is using the same IP address, public IP address, right? But the problem with this is that if you are trying to do the scraping, web scraping, server will note that this IP address is sending a lot of requests and block it. And then next time if you send a request, you will get captcha or some kind of error. Now in the rotating proxy scenario, what happens is that you are still sending the request, but here is some kind of magical server. What it does is that instead of using the same IP address, there is a pool of IP address. Okay, pool of IP address. So there are like hundreds of IP address over here. So behind the scene, what is happening is that it is gonna pick and choose different IP addresses for each request, and then it is gonna send the request to the web server. So from web server perspective, what happens is that web server thinks that the requests are coming from different IP addresses, and basically it is thinking that it is a different users, and it's hard for the web server to find this bot traffic, right? And it's not gonna block you then because it thinks that it is a legitimate traffic because IP addresses are different for every request. So these rotating proxies are very important when you're trying to do the web scraping kind of application. That's it. If you have more questions, let me know.